Hey, Beauty Squad. So, yeah, another crazy look, which we're at, what, October 16th. I don't know when they're going to post this, but we're halfway through the month, so we're halfway through the looks. Yay! This is a awesome collaboration hosted by Nikki ASMR. I always mess that up, that's why I say it slow. But she had announced on her community tab a couple weeks back that she wanted to host a Halloween collab, and she wanted, it could be from anything, she just wanted you to kind of push yourself outside your comfort zone and try something new. She was going to go in with an all Sugarskull theme, but then she was like, I don't want to tell everybody exactly what to do. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable with doing a Sugarskull if that's not their thing. So she opened it up to be really anything, that just to search yourself and try something you haven't tried before. And that was the main goal, is to go in and do something you haven't done. So I did a Sugarskull because I haven't never done a Sugarskull. I've done regular skulls, I've done Dead Brides, I've done Freddy, I've done Chucky, I've done quite a bit, but I've never done a Sugarskull. So I thought it would be fun to stay with what she wanted and complete that and actually push myself outside the comfort zone. Now, I'm not all for colorful looks when it comes to Halloween. I think they're gorgeous. I love them. I love when people just like amp up with them. Me, I like the blood and glory. Like, I like doing spooky, scary looks when it comes to Halloween. That's just me. I think that's the only time I can pull off blood on my face. So I try to have fun with it as much as possible. But I'm liking it. I did a fairy 2 days ago with my bestie Renee, and I liked it. It wasn't the best fairy ever. It was me pushing myself again. I've never done a colorful fairy, never done a fairy at all. So I did a colorful fairy, and then I was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do with a Sugarskull. Sugarskull are colorful, beautiful, such a unique skull because it is representative Day of the Dead for Mexico. And being my kids are half Spanish, my husband is Mexican. Like, it's a culture that's inside of my house. So Sugarskulls are beautiful. I've always loved them. I love what they stand for. Like, it is such a unique art. And you cannot go wrong with a Sugarskull. That's another part that I like, because it's all about art and craft and what you love and what you're passionate about is put on your face. And I just went with it. I went for colorful, but not too colorful because I didn't want to assert it too much. So I went in with my Milk Cosmetics liners and then black. I do this video a little different. I speed up the whole process of me doing the look without talking, just to kind of get this video up and out. And it's a lot. And like I said, there's no wrong way of doing a Sugarskull. So to sit there and kind of run you through the whole process of it was kind of pointless in my perspective, because you do what you want to with the Sugarskull. So I do show y'all like how I black it out the eye, all this. Like, I show y'all how I do it, but I just go in slowly about it, like faster about it. So if you want to stop it, you want to recreate it, by all means, have fun. Just have fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. And I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn that bell on and hit that bell. Hit that thumbs up. For you girl looking crazy already. And make sure you drop down below in my description box to check out everybody else that's in this collaboration. I can't wait to watch everyone. And thank you again, Nikki, for inviting me. I can't wait to see what kind of look you came up with and everyone else that's in this collab. So I love y'all very much, and we'll see y'all. Okay, so I know I look really crazy right now. Don't judge. I was trying to go over and see how to do this daggone Sugarskull. And without looking hella crazy on camera, and I don't think I achieved that. I still look hella. We're going to paint the face white after I get all this off. Thank you. The color I used wasn't technically white. It was like a gray, off gray blue. It says white. It says moonlight white. That's why. So yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to do the Sugarskull. Hopefully it comes out right. Oh, that's cool.
Can you help me?
My son is obsessed. It's the hardest to get off. It's so freaking messy. I don't mind it being in my hair because, again, like I said, I'm not done. I just don't want no old makeup mixed in with the new makeup, because then it starts looking cakey. And I like to start with a clean base. And you don't want to skip over steps, even though you're doing a different kind of makeup. You still want to go with the same basics and still prep your face to where it has a nice clean base to lay on. I mean, I have hella texture skin. Primer is essential, and moisturizer. Because even when I try to skip those, it always gets ugly. And it ain't even, you know, because primer and stuff does help prolong your makeup's look. And mine ain't even for like long wear. This is just a webcam video. And then a couple of TikToks and then taking it off. But if I don't do that, it don't even look good for a video or any pictures. Now, I do know from trial and error that I'm going to have to start throughout the year practicing on these. A lot. And it's just basically to help me kind of get it down packed. Because if I just wait until the season of Halloween, y'all gonna have to be quiet or get out. And basically just going off and doing it. Yeah. I need a little bit more practice. A little more practice than normal. Now, I have seen where I've improved on some things from this year, from last year, and that's the key, is to, you know, keep improving. And practice makes perfection. And I am somebody that if I'm off by one or something, Lord help me. Like, I am the worst critic ever on myself. And I think we all are, to a perspective. These little puffs are really good for Halloween looks. And you can get like 12 of them for $5 on Amazon. So if you're looking for a good triangle puff, check out Amazon. I highly recommend it. I might have to go in with 2 coats for this. But these, I love these for laying down my powders as well. Because it gets like right up under the eye. And I'm not going in too crazy with the eye. I'll actually probably go in and wipe some of that off closer to the eye. Because you're going to go in with black. Because we are doing a Sugarskull collab with Nikki. ASMR. I can't ever say that right. Ever. She is such a cool chick. So if y'all don't have her, please go over and check her out. I will have her link down below. Now, I'm not sure who all else is in this collab. I do know it's a multi-channel collab. She kind of basically just put roll call out on her community tab and asked anyone that want to join, you know, want to be in with a Halloween collab, to let her know and kind of have everything done and ready by the 15th. Well, today's the 15th. I'm always late. So if she takes my video, cool beans, because I'm hoping to have it up into her by the end of the night. Anyways, I kind of got behind a little bit with uploads because of my dang on internet. And the way my storage is, I can't go in and do multiple videos without deleting a video. And I can't delete a video until a video is uploaded. And I've kind of had video behind video. So yeah, I've had a, you know, kind of push up. So this is going to be a really choppy video because I'm going to speed through a lot of this and just have y'all kind of watching it and going from there. That way, you know, you can slow it down if you want to. You kind of see the steps that I go through. Again, I'm not a professional at doing Halloween makeup. I do get a lot of practice in throughout the season because I have 9 beautiful faces to do. Plus mine, plus Mario's, plus, you know, anybody else that might ask for assistance throughout this, because a lot of my closer friends know that I love the season too. And even before I started my channel, it was something I've always been really big on. Making our own costumes and doing our own looks and not going out and spending a whole crap load on, you know, a whole costume that's only going to be wore once that year and then never again. It's just really ridiculous to me. And I'm going to set this down actually with a white powder. Because I don't feel like this is pigmented enough, but it's okay. And then after I'll go in spurtly and kind of over layer it with a setting powder. I have an actual setting powder for bigger looks. I do want to go in. There's this indie brand that makes face base, and it's colored face base, and that way you could do. It's kind of just like LA Girl. It has that white. And I think LA Girl has a white, a yellow, a red, and a blue now, because you can actually mix it. They're made to mix in with your foundations to lighten them up and to kind of change the color and the undercolor of your foundations. That's what LA Girl made them for originally. But you could go in separate and just kind of, you know, use it as as a foundation. If I could get my words out. And so I think that's really cool. But the indie brand, which of course is an indie brand, so you don't want to show love, they have all the colors. She specialized in bringing in all the colors, so you can do these big old looks and have basically like a foundation instead of going in and using face paint. That's always been like the only option out there. You know, using basically Halloween paint. Morad was like top notch for all the makeup artists and all that stuff to use, but there are other brands out that you can compensate for. Amazon has a whole bunch that's, you know, super affordable, but just keep in mind, whenever you're going super affordable, you're going with cheaper quality sometimes. Not all the time. You know, you just kind of have to test the waters. Because just because something is really affordable doesn't mean that it's really bad or that it's really cheaply made. It's just, you know, you gotta compensate wherever you can.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, baby. I'm about to stop so I can feed you. I'm gonna get up here, speed up most of this. After this, I just wanted to set this down and get to a stopping point because I gotta go feed the hubby looking like a crazy lady. I'll be right back. I said every time I do a look, I do gotta get some more props for sure, but it's just a work in progress. Yeah, by this time next year, I'll have a few more, and just, you know, I gotta do it in moderation. I can't go out without kids. I can't go out spending $100, $200 on Halloween props. Wish I could, but you know, family comes first, and I'm not gonna screw family over just for props. With that being said, I can go in little by little and grab some things. Like this year, I grabbed quite a few things with my fixed rewards and my upside points. And a lot of the stuff was like super, super affordable. And even if I was to go in like off season and grab some things, I think it'd be cool. Because I do want to play around more with looks like this, other than just Halloween. I think it'd be cool. But what do y'all think? My first ever attempt of a Sugarskull. I've never done a Sugarskull before. I've always just kind of did a regular skull or a dead bride or what have you. But I thought this was super fun. When she told me what the collab was about, I was like, oh, I'm in. And then I'm late, like always. And again, it don't have to be super precise. That's the fun thing about looks and Halloween looks and all that stuff. It's all what you make it. I went off and kind of watched 2 or 3 different videos of Sugarskulls and kind of pieced all of them together and came up with my own little thing. That's one thing I don't like copying somebody else's look. Like if I can recreate it, then I can recreate it. But it kind of sets myself up for failure because my way of doing stuff and their way of doing stuff is totally different. So it's a lot easier for me to kind of go off of my own little idea of it and play around with it that way instead of going like straight off of like how they do it. You know what I mean? If y'all get my drift. The pink and green is for Milk Cosmetics makeup. Like I love these liners. These are gel liners. I did have the Lethal Cosmetics out. It also has an Earthly because I wanted to do kind of like a red and black Sugarskull. But then when I saw those 2 vibrant colors, I thought it was really pretty. Then I went in with the Lux B Aesthetics. This is like a jelly glitter. And I thought it just like made everything so much better. Like look on that black base. Like look how pretty. I also put the glitter down here, which you'll see. I do go in and show y'all, but I do speed up the thing, so I might cut a little bit out of it just to kind of keep it down to a decent span on this video. But look, this is Unearthly Cosmetics. I went in with this shade right here, Rain, and then I liked it, but first I went in with Jelly Weeks. And I went in with this shade right here. This is one of my favorite shades out of the palette, especially with a black base. It's so gorgeous. And it's just like superb. Hold on, baby. And it was popping, but it wasn't what I was looking for with this look. You know what I mean? So I went in with Rain. Yeah, mommy look crazy, huh? And then I went in with this one. And then just kind of blended out all over my lid. No really certain way of doing it. Just kind of spreading it out to even it out. And then I went on top right there, just center lid. And added this, it just made it all come together. And then with the nose, I do have to do my lips though. So I think what I'm going to do is do this one. Because I did outline it, and I'm just now looking, I'm like, oh, I'm not finished. Duh, Jessica. I want to do a dark lip. That way I can go in with that glitter. Because that glitter pops so much better on a dark base. Sorry if y'all hear my kids' TV room. And you would think they were deaf. And I guarantee you, I can go in there right now, and at least 2 of them are sitting up on the TV like this. Like, huh. I'm like, and y'all wonder why y'all have to end up getting glasses. This is precisely why. And I just did a couple designs. Nothing super crazy. I didn't want to overdo it. I did a web right there, but it just doesn't fit what I'm going for with Sugarskull. Like, I want it to be bright and sparkly and shiny and colorful and all that and above. So that's why I just kind of filled it in. Oh yeah. It is a little gritty. Sure, not supposed to be a lip topper, I'm pretty sure, but makeup is what you make it. I actually kind of like it though. Does it taste good? So let me know what you think. I know Sugarskull ain't supposed to have a veil, but if you were to pin this up, there we go. And again, it's not colorful. I'm not used to colorful looks for Halloween. I'm used to bloody, gory, and I had got this for a bride, a dead bride. And I figured instead of just going off and buying another one, which I don't have time anyways, but I'll just use this. It's flowers. It is what it is. I do have to go in and get a couple more headpieces for certain looks I want to do later on down the road. But this is it. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Love it? Hate it? Want nothing to do with it? Like, does it not look like a skull to you? I'm all for positive criticism. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't make anybody love my looks. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, oh my god, you're not my friend because you don't like it. No, it's each their own. But, I mean, it came out a lot better than I thought it would. I do want to try it again, maybe later down the road, and see if I can do better next time. But it's all in practice again. And maybe see if I can find like $1 headpiece like this, just a colorful one, to kind of match the theme a little bit better. But it's okay for right now.
Can I take you out to dinner like that?
No. No, we're not going nowhere like this. Y'all hear my husband? I was scared people. You're like, girl, y'all got like a whole month, half a month left. What are you doing? You still got white on your face. I'm filming. That's what I'm doing. But, again, thank you, Nikki, for the invitation for this collaboration. I really have fun trying this. I love trying to push myself outside the comfort zone and outside of stuff that I do, because the only way to learn is to push yourself. And I think with that is, you know, it takes trial and error, and not everything's going to come out the way I particularly want it. Doesn't mean that it's bad, doesn't mean that it's good. It just means that, you know, for myself, I think I could use a little bit more practice, especially around with these. This right here, I would probably change up. There's quite a few things on this look I would change if I had time and effort, but it's okay. I'm just going to roll with it. For the first time, I give it a C. For the first Sugarskull of just because it's tipped, but we can see where we can improve at for the next look. So that's about all you can do when it comes to makeup. Have fun with it, keep trying, and just don't get discouraged. It's about the best advice I could ever give you. And just push yourself to your next expectations. Don't stop, don't give up. If you give up, then you're never going to achieve nothing in life. You just going to stay exactly where you're at. And you can only go up if you practice. You can only improve from practicing and try and error. So with that, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and turn that. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And make sure you go down below and check out everybody else's in this collaboration. Again, I'm not sure who all joined. I know it's hosted by Nikki, ASMR. Who else joined? I'm not sure. So thank y'all for everybody that's in this collaboration for having me. And I will see y'all in my next video.